In today's football fix, we've got massive Paul Pogba news, as well as a huge club potentially being relegated due to their financial situation. But we start things off with some more transfer rumours, and of course, Real Madrid are involved. According to Relevo, we have got Real Madrid planning to sign both Trent Alexander-Arnold and Alphonso Davies for free next summer. We've talked about this in the last few days. Crazy that they might actually get them both without spending a penny. And furthermore, with Real Madrid, Aymeric Laporte says he would listen to a call from Real Madrid if the Spanish club approached him. I mean, breaking news here. Man wants to play for Real Madrid. I feel like the vast majority of players would probably listen to that call. Ranieri starts his reign at Roma by questioning why the previous manager did not play Mats Hummels pretty much at all this season, even though he is a fantastic defender and is basically set to start him as soon as possible. When Manchester United beat Man City in their famous FA Cup win, Malacia, after his incredible injury record, did not feel confident to go up those steps and get his reward. But Casemiro giving him a load of advice, and he said if someone with that kind of experience tells you that, you have to listen. Obviously, Casemiro, one of the greats of midfield, you've got to learn from him when you can. Mohamed Kudus of West Ham is set to be courted by both Liverpool and Arsenal. However, he has a very high release clause of nearly €100 million, so it would be a very costly purchase. Arsenal could really do with some more forward line reinforcements though, so maybe they'll go in for him in the summer. Ruud van Nistelrooy, after leaving Manchester United with the arrival of Ruben Amorim, has put out a very nicely worded statement. To everyone at Manchester United Football Club, in particular the backroom staff, the players and the fans, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your incredible efforts and support. It's been a privilege and honour to represent the club as a player, coach and manager, and I will always cherish the memories we've shared together. Man United will always have a special place in my heart, and I hope there are many more glory days at Old Trafford very soon. Not only because I want the club to do well, but because you all deserve it. All the best and take care, Ruud. We heard the other day that he would like to take the job permanently as manager of Manchester United if that opportunity does ever arise. Unfortunately for him, he only managed a few games for the club, but he was successful in that very short stint. And so maybe if Ruben Amorim does not work out, he will be on that target list for United's next manager. Portugal tonight saw a very, very good night in the Nations League as they qualify through to the quarter-finals thanks to a brace, including a bicycle kick from Cristiano Ronaldo. He is now 90 goals away from hitting 1,000 in his career. Bruno Fernandes also in fine form for club and country. There is a possibility of Endrick leaving Real Madrid already. However, it would only be on a loan. Real Valladolid, a club owned by R9, the Brazilian Ronaldo, are set to target Real Madrid's Endrick on a loan move in January. Obviously has game time slightly stinted due to the fact that Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe are all starting pretty much every single game. His game time is seen as a substitute, but with other superstars like Arda Güler on the way up as well, he may have to look elsewhere to get some more minutes. Massive news coming from Ligue 1 as an incredibly big historical club in Lyon have been handed a provisional relegation to Ligue 2, the second division of French football. And on top of that, will observe a transfer ban following an audit of their club finances. The DNCG, which is the body responsible for overseeing all of French football's finances, has informed Lyon, who have had massive success in recent seasons, that they need to satisfactorily improve their financial situation before the end of this season. Otherwise, they will be forcibly demoted from Ligue 1, regardless of where they finish in the league this year. The club have also been forbidden from registering any new signings, so January transfer window is out of the question for them. Bordeaux recently lost their professional status in July. Some of you may have seen that. They folded as a club after being administratively relegated 2 divisions for similar reasons to the 4th club by the DNCG as well. So Lyon could really, really struggle here, and you've seen the precedent with Bordeaux that this is what can happen to French clubs if they do not abide by the DNCG's rules and their financial situation. So Lyon in big, big trouble. And the other big news related to French football is a footballer himself. Paul Pogba has officially now become a free agent. The contract that he had with Juventus has been terminated with a mutual agreement. He can now join a club with immediate effect. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where. He will be able to train from January 2025 and can play for whichever club he decides to join in March 2025. We did talk recently in the last few days about the fact that his ban has obviously been considerably reduced from the years that it previously was down to months instead. And so Pogba, instead of having potentially a career-ending ban, now is going to have a lot of options around Europe, probably going to have options from Saudi Arabia, the MLS, and others in order to continue that career, maybe break his way back into the French squad. He's currently training in Miami on a daily basis to be ready for that next club. Could it be Inter Miami? Potentially. Or will he want to get back into Europe for a higher chance of being involved in the international team? We will have to wait and see over the next few weeks and months. But that is it for today's video. We'll see you tomorrow.